right, man. Darius Slay is given permission to seek a trade from the Philadelphia Eagles. And I told y'all the Eagles were going to have a purge coming because they got to pay Jalen Hurts. They went for it last year, and now a lot of the guys that went for it, they can't afford to bring them back. You see CJ Gardner-Johnson remove the Eagles from social media. Obviously, they're not tagging them. Who knows what's going to happen to James Bradbury? Darius Slay is gone. I knew when they got Matt Patricia, I think, as a linebacker coach, that he was going to be gone. But shit, the Lions bring him back. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. And, no. I'll just say no. It's no. I love Darius Slay. 32 years old. What are you going to be looking for? A 3-year contract, a lock and change in 3 years. Jalen Ramsey was right at that fringe of, 28, 29, so you need a veteran. Yeah, and a lot of them kind of veteran corners right around that age. And Bradbury, 29 years old. So that's why, some people might think they go to draft route. But if you're trying to win right now, you need somebody that come in and be number one. Now, if you're trying to win down the road, you ain't too concerned about winning right now, which is it's a wide window in the NFC right now to win. Then take your time. That's why I say, man, maybe they should kind of just push for it a little bit. Not like the Rams or the Eagles did, where it's going to compromise your future. But, they got enough draft picks for that and some money for that not to happen. But, they're gonna play it safe. They're not gonna trade for a corner. They probably not gonna trade for nobody of significance. They're gonna play it safe. What's going to happen is they're going to allow that fucking window to close. There's going to be some juggernauts. Something going to happen in NFC, and it's, and they're not going to break through. It's a window right now, and, right now it's time to kind of mash the gas a little bit and go for it. And everybody, they like what they seen from the Lions down the stretch. A lot of people like the previous season, the 2022 season. They like what they seen down the stretch, and what did that manifest to the next season? 1-6. That's why I keep telling y'all, bro. Like, what they did last season, I think a lot of teams slept on them, but it never felt that I was like confident that they turned the corner, which I'm gonna talk about that in another video. But as far as Darius Slay, nah, man. I mean, it ain't no knock to him. I mean, if you do a 2-year deal, I don't know, man. At that point, dude. At that point, man, you can make a case a few years, younger, Jalen Ramsey and, his play starting to decline. You love Bradbury, 29 years old. It ain't a lot of options. Obviously, Byron Jones he got released from the Dolphins. He's talking about retiring. Anthony Brown, right around the same age. I could be wrong. He coming off a blown ACL. So, Marcus Peters, I think he just blew his ACL out not too long ago. So a lot of guys that's there, it's like, you might want to go younger. Just take your time. But hopefully those young guys figure it out down the stretch. But what you draft Melifanu for, switching to safety, what you got Jerry Jacobs there for, at least they can probably, potentially hold it down until, until a Christian Gonzalez or somebody get it together. But my whole thing is, if I'm number 6 in the draft, bro, I'm not taking no fucking corner, bro. He better be Sauce Gardner. He better be the real Revis. He better be Revis, like his second, third year Revis. Or you better be rookie Marcus Peters or rookie Marshawn Lattimore. That's what you banking on. That's what you banking on. Like I said, if it ain't, from what I seen, if it ain't Bryce Young, Tyree Wilson, Will Anderson, or Jalen Carter, man, I'm good. I would understand Anthony Richardson, but it's, because it fit for what the Lions do. There's a lot of development that gotta happen there with old boy. So, if it ain't, if it ain't to use them 4 guys I named, Wilson, Carter, Young, Anderson, bro, I'll just move. If I can move back and get some more picks, that's what I would do. Everybody putting emphasis on corners, and it's not important. It's not. I heard on the pivot with Deion Sanders, they said what's the most important position on defense. No, the fuck it's not. Because I literally can avoid you. I don't have to throw that way. I can put people in motion, bunch them off the line. I can avoid a corner. It's important. It's more important than the safety. More important than the wheel in most situations. But if you talk about the dudes that's the most important defensive position, anybody that get after the passer first and foremost. Then I might even say the inside linebacker. Then I might think and say maybe the cornerback. Name of the Kansas City Chiefs cornerbacks. Okay. McDuffie is the only one I know. So, but yeah, no, I just say no. Anytime you get up that age, you got no guaranteed money left, you're going to want to redo a deal. And I kind of was like, I like the Jalen Ramsey idea, but I can see why people didn't like it because he's starting to kind of decline. And if you going to go get a Darius Slay or a Jalen Ramsey, a Bradbury, you better be ready to win right now. And if they ain't trying to really win right now and they just still trying to, and I'm cool with just taking your time and building it the right way, just go ahead and move down a few spots, draft the corner, and just continue to build it nice and slow, like Usher would say. That's what I would be on. But he's 32, then you got to pay him. I don't think he one of them dudes that can switch to safety neither. So, in my opinion, I pass on that. And I would say with Jalen Ramsey, I won't give up a first. I really would be hesitant to give up a second. I got to pay him, and he right on that 30 mark. You talking about James Bradbury, probably do a 2-3 year deal. Somebody probably going to be stupid enough to give him 5 years. Mostly the guaranteed money on the front side of the contract. I get it. But, I would say no. There's nothing against him. I love Darius Slay. Just, basically you getting a rental, for some young guys to move up. And they did some draft work there. Top 3 pick Jeff Okudah. They found the undrafted guy in Jerry Jacobs. They took 3rd or 4th round Melifanu. He just can't stay healthy. You did some work up there. So Martin Warrior was good till last year. I think it was about the back injury, about him wanting his money. But it's a hard no for me. But, like I said, I ain't going to, knock anybody that want to go for it. But it is what it is. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Link tree, the first link in the description. Peace.